the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Terrapins will put it away to start the game. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it out.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the big bell. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding its blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
That is a big win for this defense. They were right there as soon as he got the ball. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to lead more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaches.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've kind of got weeks for QBs to see and just never to miss. And always put it right on the face mask, numbers. And right there, you can tell. I just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. You could tell they smelt the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll start this drive with a pass. Intercepted in the first drive. And they'll drive him down after a good return on the interception.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Trying the left side. They'll pull him down after a pickup 5 down to the 23.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type player. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can...
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down to the 17.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense pulled it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Going with the ground game left. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it wasn't big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down.
What?
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive
Ready to play quarterback now? Quarterback? Dang.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Douglas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Why you gotta do all that to catch the ball? Just give it to me.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Boy, that defense didn't need to give this offense any more help. It's 1st and 5. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Slings it downfield. That's real in. It's Burton. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. It's first. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws in a double charge, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Got his man all by himself. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, that's an easy throw for the quarterback. Wide receiver is absolutely wide open. Running a post pattern right over the middle of the field. Somebody's got to see that and communicate a little better in the second set.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
What?
Just about had another one picked off already. Whoa, 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's what he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
3rd and long, and here's going to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback. Down he goes at the 24.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now is his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Brings it down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
See what you can do with that. Too much you can do with that.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
My Lambo blue.
Big pickup
Hit
on the
my
ground
Rams
here.
ain't
Keep
too.
this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
In the
What a
jail.
run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's
My
tackled
president
down
is
close to the
back.
goal
My
line.
Lambo's
This offense,
blue.
where you can run the football, there
Hit
is
my
major
Rams ain't
success,
too.
especially in the red zone,
And
trying
my
to get
joint
touchdowns.
like bread. What you trying to do? This
They've really
big.
got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it on the move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Love the play call by the offense. Love drag routes down this close to the goal line. 1st down, you're just trying to get an easy completion, catch and run, walk in, score. Defense made a nice play. They made the tackle, so now you got to turn the page. You got to find something here on 2nd.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. He is going
Lambo's
nowhere.
blue.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd
Night
and goal is
break.
where offensive coordinators earn their keep. The option look.
Right.
He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. We'll see a lot of games this week, but will have as much of an impact on the top 25 poll next week as this match.
Kevin Connors, keep an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
Don't get bust.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple of times and they've been sacked a couple of times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. To the air on first down. Here's a hit. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Douglas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really
looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
You got to give this defense a ton of credit because they watch this film. They watch this offense go up and down the field. This QB threw multiple TDs their last game out. Didn't allow a TD pass in the first half. Here they are in the second half doing a nice job defending the defense.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it almost. One of those big plays he's known for. 53rd down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. It can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back to his own great field position.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points. Really good. So you got to go for it. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark. They just got to score more points. They got to do that, right, Paul? That's expert analysis. They got to do that.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started the second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They go running to the right, looking for the goal line. And they had 6 more before that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And that really comes down to their key playmakers, David. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the point after is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back in its Terrapin offense, ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gets points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and get a defensive hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. They've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass and didn't complete.
Well, another big incompletion on 3rd down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points, you haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
Gonna let it fly. Drops the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's a really nice job attacking the middle. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up with a PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Douglas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, Dave. And it's his 4th interception of the night. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. It's one thing not to believe in punting, but to go for it that deep in your own end and give away a 1st and goal, that's just reckless. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Sometimes as an offense, you like running plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him.
Man, and that's a frustrating play.
That's my baby.
Near the goal line,
But don't make up
situations, Palmer. You gotta get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it. It's not open, just throw the thing away. Don't want to take a sack, lose extra yards here. Just be smart.
That thing filet mignon. She say, I never want to make you mad. I just want to make you proud. I say, baby, just make me come. Then don't make a sound.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the
I
situation.
got some down bitches, I can go.
You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
I'm a ball till the day I'm gone. Long as my bitches love.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it.
Really fuck these haters. Let's look at the black raiders. Get 2 piece home like haters, man. Say my dick girl like my penis. My name tastes like sardines. These niggas. Oh, that breakfast is big. I feel I turn around, face down, I'm arrested today. And I love all my bitches. I come to my sisters and I put these old names. And these haters try to get me, but they might be out there.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The first step of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Back up now, here's 2nd
I lost a few good bitches.
Off play action. Right down the middle.
Kiss my ass if you hate.
A little more space. Open up that playbook.
Yeah, man, stop skating.
1st down out to the 30.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Catch a break.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit of the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense, ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. He picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about. A game happening inside CUSA today. Missouri just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to victory. And that's really the standard there in Columbia. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds like they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be. He uncorks one deep. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Got the quick pass. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
What they have
Defensively, though, you
broadcast
got to
was
give them
still.
credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Terrapins are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When I got a stud quarterback,
Got it. Even though I ain't no birthday, but I got my name on the game.
Serious damage, but this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they run
Unfouled. Making something about being no shots back at him. He like a crack at it. Did you saw me cooking eggs? She thought I was back at it. Oh, I gotta go.
The passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost done.
The Disney Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. He's going to run the yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And this is how we spend money. Bitch, we was born hungry.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
What they done for
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's his way through all the traffic field, that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Big paper thing going into the middle, man.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team.
I'm in my zone for it, so rare, man. Told me my opponent still balling. Bully gotta get me another bit of pussy to another leg.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. On the run, fires downfield. It's
What they doing? But they never cross cash money, still a company. I like my daddy. I like my daddy. Y'all started.
What this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And he's able to shed one tackle.
It's supposed to still a company and they took the foul.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
42 Spider. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? You're going to force them to pass the football.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone of 14.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros, and Shanahan has